He trusted her without hesitation. Not because she demanded it, but because she earned it, or so he believed. He shared his future plans with her, his fears, his savings, even the quiet thoughts he had never said out loud to anyone else. And the night he finally realized the truth, it wasn't rage that hit him first. It was confusion, because the woman he loved hadn't just betrayed his heart. She had carefully dismantled his entire life while smiling right at him. And the worst part? He helped her do it. Ethan was the kind of man people trusted instinctively. He showed up on time. He kept his promises. And when he committed to something or someone, he did it fully. He worked in project management for a mid-sized firm, nothing glamorous, but stable. He believed stability mattered. After growing up watching his parents argue about money and broken promises, Ethan had built his life around being reliable, predictable even. Then he met Lena. She entered his life quietly, through a mutual friend's birthday dinner. She wasn't loud or flashy. She listened more than she spoke, and when she smiled at Ethan, it felt intentional, like she was truly present. Their first conversation lasted hours. They talked about childhood memories, bad decisions, and what they wanted from life. Lena said she wanted peace, loyalty, and a partner who felt like home. Ethan felt something click. Their relationship unfolded effortlessly. Weekend walks turned into shared routines. Morning coffee became a ritual. She learned how he took his eggs. He memorized how she liked her tea. Lena admired his discipline. Ethan admired her warmth. She called him her anchor. He called her his future. They spoke openly about marriage, children, buying a house somewhere quiet. Lena often joked about how safe she felt with him. "You make me feel like nothing bad could happen," she once whispered, tracing circles on his chest. And Ethan believed her. He never checked her phone, never questioned her late nights. When she said she was stressed or tired, he stepped back, wanting to be supportive. Trust, to him, wasn't a risk. It was a responsibility. He thought they were building something unbreakable, and that belief became the foundation of everything that followed. The changes didn't arrive all at once. They crept in quietly, disguised as normal life. Lena began spending more time on her phone, always angling the screen away. She started stepping outside to take calls. When Ethan asked who it was, she smiled casually and said, "Work stuff. You know how it is." He did know how it was, or at least he thought he did. Then came the schedule changes. Late meetings, last-minute plans, weekend trips she said were for clearing her head. Ethan encouraged her. He didn't want to be the kind of man who questioned freedom. Still, something shifted. She laughed less, her hugs felt shorter. When Ethan talked about their future, she responded with vague reassurance instead of enthusiasm. He noticed. He just didn't act on it. One evening, Ethan overheard her laughing softly in the bathroom, whispering into her phone. When she came out, she was unusually cheerful, almost energized. He asked what had made her smile like that. "Nothing," she said quickly. "Just a funny message." Another time, she told him she was staying with her cousin for the weekend. 2 days later, that same cousin asked Ethan how Lena was enjoying her solo retreat. Ethan felt a brief flash of discomfort. Then he dismissed it. Because love, when mixed with trust, becomes powerful denial. Lena also began encouraging financial conversations. Not directly at first. She talked about building security together and aligning goals. She praised Ethan's discipline and said she admired how responsible he was. "You're so smart with money," she said one night. "I feel lucky to have someone like you." When she suggested opening joint accounts someday, Ethan felt proud, not cautious. It felt like progress. But the red flags were there. She grew defensive when he asked small questions. She stopped sharing details. She started gaslighting him gently, suggesting he was overthinking things. And each time, Ethan apologized. Because he believed love meant giving the benefit of the doubt. He didn't realize that every doubt he silenced was another door she quietly closed behind him. The truth revealed itself on an ordinary night. Lena had fallen asleep on the couch, her laptop still open on the coffee table. Ethan wasn't looking for anything. He simply went to close it. Then he saw the email. Not romantic, not emotional, strategic. Once he signs, we move forward. Ethan's heart skipped. He sat down slowly, hands trembling, and read the thread. Messages dated months back. Plans, instructions, mocking comments about how easy he was to manage. The sender wasn't a stranger. It was Mark, his best friend since college. The man who had stood beside him through job losses, breakups, even his father's funeral. The betrayal wasn't just emotional, it was calculated. Lena hadn't just cheated. She had been guiding Ethan into financial decisions designed to benefit herself and Mark. Investments, loans, accounts that slowly shifted control away from him. Ethan felt sick. As he scrolled, one message crushed him completely. He trusts me more than anyone. He'll never suspect. The woman he loved and the man he trusted had been working together for over a year. Ethan sat there in silence, his entire understanding of reality collapsing. When Ethan confronted Lena, she didn't cry. She looked tired, almost relieved. "I was going to tell you," she said calmly. "Eventually." Her explanation was cold, methodical. She said she felt trapped by stability, that she wanted more, that Mark understood her ambition in ways Ethan never could. Then came the second twist. The final document, the one that would have transferred full control, was never signed. Ethan, cautious by nature, had delayed it without realizing its significance. The plan failed. Mark disappeared. Legal action followed. Lena's confidence vanished overnight. But victory didn't feel like relief. Trust doesn't shatter loudly, it echoes. Ethan lost more than a relationship. He lost the version of himself that believed love was always safe. Yet in the wreckage, something unexpected remained. Clarity. Betrayal doesn't arrive wearing a warning sign. It often wears a smile, a familiar voice, a promise. Ethan learned that trust is powerful, but only when balanced with awareness. Loving deeply should never mean abandoning yourself. Some people enter your life to build with you. Others enter to take, and knowing the difference can save you everything. If this story broke your heart, subscribe and turn on notifications for daily animated betrayal and drama stories. Because sometimes, the stories that hurt the most are the ones that teach us how to protect ourselves next time.